the back.
This is a WCPO-9 breaking news alert.
And thank you for joining us. We actually have two breaking stories for you tonight.
We do. Cincinnati public schools are going remote learning. First, though, we do have some breaking news out of Kenton County and an explosion at the Interplastics Corporation. That's in Fort Wright.
That's right. A shelter-in-place order was issued right after the explosion and covered a 1-mile radius from the plant. Take a look at the map. The map kind of gives you a rough idea of that area that the order covers. You can see how large it really is there.
WCPO-9 News reporter Jake Ryle is in Latonia right now. Jake, what can you tell us about the situation right now?
Well, guys, you know, just over the past about 45 seconds or a minute or so ago, we actually just heard a fourth loud, it almost seemed like an explosion. I want to give you a look here behind us. You're able to see fire crews are still putting water onto the building here in Fort Wright in Latonia. And about a minute or so ago, we heard that loud whooshing sound almost, and you could see a visible cloud going up into the sky from here. Now, this has been an active scene for several hours. Dispatch confirming a chemical explosion did take place here, and as we mentioned before, we've heard several different explosions which really almost sounded like a jet was taking off. You could hear that loud sound from the Interplastic Corporation on Latonia Avenue here in Fort Wright. In the bottom right of the screen, you might have been able to see one of the first responders ducking for cover. Now, since then, crews can be seen in different areas of the building. Fire crews have been spraying part of one of the walls. And we should note this is not the first time an incident has unfolded here. While we're still waiting to hear exactly what took place here this time around, in March of 2019, a chemical cloud was released, sparking a shelter in place as well. Now, we've had a chance to speak with some residents here in the area. They're telling us that they once again did hear that loud noise, that explosion almost. It was loud enough to awake several different neighbors. We're still waiting on trying to hear from officials here on the scene, but we do know a shelter in place has been put into effect, as you heard before, for around 1-mile radius. So it is going to be taking place tonight, and we're going to continue to follow this, provide updates for you on WCPO.com as soon as we have them. For now, reporting live in Fort Wright, Jake Ryle, WCPO 9 News.
All right, Jake, thanks so much. So obviously the wind would be a concern in an incident like this.
That's right. Forecaster Raven Richard joining us now. Which way has the wind been blowing for folks who do live in that 1-mile radius?
So right now our winds are coming north-northwest. That's where they're coming out of. So if you are in that direction, that is definitely a concern for you. Of course, they've already said to make sure you close the windows, doors, stay indoors as far as that goes. But our winds, though, as you can see, they're coming out north-northwest and looking at about 15 miles per hour for places 10 to 15. We'll continue to see this. This is actually also making it feel a lot colder than what it actually is. So wind chills right now got some single digits starting to pop up for us. 12 is what it feels like here in Cincinnati. The actual temperature has now dropped down into the 20s and some teens for folks, and we are just going to continue to get colder. So heading into the morning, talking about 12 degrees for us. Tomorrow a high of 32. Not very warm at all, but I do have a midweek warm up to talk about, plus the chance for some snow as we approach the weekend.
All right.